everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day. Today I am turning this piece of maple. Now, I had this log for quite a while, and I have another one just like this one. And it has been sitting out in the weather for, I couldn't even venture to guess how long. So it has collected a lot of moisture. After it was milled, we did put some sealant on it, which made it extremely slippery to use the bandsaw. So I had to do that very cautiously to make sure it didn't slip. Other than that, it worked out perfectly. I was able to get the corners chopped off, and then I was able to get it rounded off and trued up really well. I wasn't able to get the speed up, even though my lathe is bolted to the floor. I was not able to get the speed up past 430 because I still was able to feel some vibration in it. So I just kept going at the 430 with it and gradually just kept increasing it until I was able to get the speed up on the lathe. I want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you for your kind words for the video that I posted about my sweet Marley. Your kind words was just an amazing gift to me during this. I had a really hard time coping with the fact that he was gone. He's 15 years old. He lived a good life, but you never want to see your best friend leave. It's just really hard. My pets mean the world to me, and anybody who is in my life means the world to me. And I love hard and I grieve hard, and sometimes I think that's my gift is when I find something I love, I love it. And I just owe you guys so much because you really helped me get through this. And with that, I am truly grateful for each and every one of you. I don't know what else to say, but just I'm grateful, and thank you so much. I'm using my Hurricane 5/8 inch bowl gouge to true up the outside of this blank. Once I'm done with that, I will focus my attention on the bottom part of this. I need to flatten it off and establish that tenon and then the foot. Once that's done, then I'll be able to work on the inside. This piece is actually really nice because the spalting is just gorgeous in it. We had it sitting upright, so when it was sitting out, and we've had this sitting outside our shop for months, maybe close to a year, something like that. And all the elements like rain and snow and stuff like that was sitting on top of it. So if you take a bundle of straws and you're holding it, and that's kind of what it's like with wood. So all that rain and snow was finding its way to the base of this, which created this beautiful spalting in this piece. So I'm definitely lucky that I have another chunk of this. I cannot wait to see exactly what that looks like as well. But I'm just shaping the outside of it now, and then once I find that shape that I'm looking for, I will get it flipped around and we will work on the inside of this piece. I decided to break out my homemade negative rake scraper for the outside of this. I like to do that before I do my sanding, but I didn't like the way it was cutting this wet wood, so I decided to switch to my Hurricane 1.5 inch skew chisel to finish the outside before sanding. I was showing you how much wetness was in this piece. When I was done, my skew chisel was completely soaked, and so was I. Like, there was a stripe on me that was just liquid, and I had to laugh at that. I'm like, wow, this is like really cool, because I've turned like wet wood before, but like I said at the beginning, this is the wettest piece of wood that I have ever turned, and it was a real treat to do so. I did take the tailstock. I wanted to point that out too. I did take this tailstock up and tap the bottom of the bowl so that way there was a little divot in the tenons for center. That way whenever I go to reverse it in my jam chuck, I already know where center's at in that. So that's one thing that I struggled with when I first started turning, is making sure that I did do that to my tenon so that way I knew where center was. And I always had to struggle trying to find center once I flipped it around. And this way it makes my job so much easier. So if you remember to do that, please do that, because that was one thing that I had to learn very quickly. I'm using my Woodpecker Ultra Shear full-size round just to finish the last few cuts on the inside of this bowl. And then once I'm done with that and I feel comfortable enough with the thickness that is even all the way through, because this piece is so wet, that's a key to this whole bowl not changing too much of shape. It's going to change shape for sure, but if you don't get the thickness all the way through, it could really crack and distort quite a bit more. So once I'm done using the woodpecker, I will switch to my Hurricane left-sided curve scraper, and that's a 1.5 inch. Get it finished up and we will be on to sanding and the finish on this. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this video so far. If you are, don't forget to smash that like button, leave me a comment, and if you're new to my channel and you've made it this far, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you never miss out. I post a new video every Thursday and it is free to subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys will consider that, and for everybody else that is subscribed to my channel, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I started sanding at 80 grit and I went through all the grits clear up to 400. With this piece being so wet, I kind of figured it was going to develop some cracking, and it had just a couple in each end of the rim, which surprised me. I thought it would have a lot more. I just filled those in with some black Starbond CA glue and spritzed it with some accelerator, and once I was done with that, sanded it back, then wiped it back with some denatured alcohol. I applied 3 coats of sanding sealer to this bowl, and then in between each of those coats I denipped it with a Scotch-Brite pad. For my finish, I'm using Axe Abrasive Sanding Paste and Polishing Paste. If you're interested in trying Axe for yourself and you would like to save yourself a little bit of money, I can save you 15% off. All you have to do is find that link in the video description below, enter that coupon code Tanya15 at checkout. Alright, we made it to the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button, leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And if you're new to my channel and you made it this far, please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell so you never miss out. It does not cost you anything to subscribe to my channel, and I post a new video every Thursday. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy the picks at the end. Until next week, take care, see you then.